Okay guys, just a typical bike meet with all the mostly class 2 sport bikes, the BMWs especially. I feel like I'm out of place here because I don't really ride that kind of bike. So happy to get the chance to interview the riders who are very passionate about their rides. Okay, so HEFFNY brother, how long have you been riding this bike already?
For nearly 3 years.
So you go touring or track with this bike?
Track and touring.
So how's the ride on the S1000? How do you describe the ride? For track and for street,
Fantastic. It's a fantastic bike. Okay, durable. It's a very fast bike.
Top speed pernah jejak berapa?
Around 299 plus.
Sial lah, respect brother, respect tak boleh shake hand lah. Covid kena gini. Covid. Okay, brother SADDIQ. Fahan So how's the ride on this bike?
It's a single R. Yeah, it's a naked version of the double R basically. If you ask me, spec wise almost the same, but speed wise of course the double R will win lah. Okay, at low rev I think you should be able to maneuver normal traffic. So that's why I got the single R for my daily transport.
On top of being your daily driver, right? Do you go track or you go touring with it?
Oh, I do go touring, but I haven't tried track with this bike yet. Yeah, because it's a naked, right? So I think need a lot of skills and knowledge in order for me to go track with this bike.
So for touring, right, brother? Like how far did you go? And
I went to Malacca and KL before with this bike.
I noticed there's no side box, no place to put anything. So what are the challenges like for storage for you?
Storage, I always use a backpack lah. I mean, from last time also I don't put box on my bike because I feel that it ruined the image of the bike. So no issue lah, because I always ride with a backpack and I use a Kriega, so it's very convenient for me. Yeah.
Okay, brother SADDIQ, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, cannot shake hand, I forget lah.
Hey, alamak, it's okay.
Okay guys, I'm currently with Yulina.
Hello.
She actually play track lah. With what kind of bike you play?
I am on the track with my Kawasaki ZX6.
How long have you been riding actually?
Actually, I've been riding since I was in school. It was doing silly stuff.
Doing silly stuff? What kind of silly stuff you meant?
I was kind of a rempit lah.
Oh, rempit? Oh, alamak.
But I was riding bikes to school at the time, and up to when I was university as well, because my parents couldn't afford a car, so they had me a Kapchai. They had bought for me a Kapchai so that I could ride it around.
That was your first bike?
Yeah.
What bike is it?
Honda C70.
Honda C70. I see.
After that, I managed to just go up really slowly. And my dad just one day decided, maybe I should get my big bike license and stop fooling around on the road. So.
I see. So how did he come to that? How did you manage to play track?
I had my Ninja 250 then, and I met some guy friends, and I didn't know anything about track riding, nothing. And at the time, I just had my 250, and to be honest, I thought I was so damn good because I was a female on a 250, and I thought I was a female on a big bike, and I felt so damn good. And then when my friends brought me to the circuit, I was so wrong. And when I was riding my 250 at the time, I didn't have a racing suit, but I had a leather two-piece. So I wore that. And I was really slow. I didn't know anything, and all these guys were lapping me and overtaking me and leaning in front of me, and I saw how beautiful that was. It was like watching a ballet performance. I was totally astounded, and I told myself that I have to ride just like that. Then it was when I started to go to the track a bit more often, and I started getting interested. Did it more and more, and when I was ready, I started my racing career in 2018.
Wow. Which racing series are you currently racing in?
There is a chance that I will race in the Amateur Cup MSF this season. But as of now, we won't know until further notice because of the virus.
The COVID lah.
Yes, so Sepang's not open until
so
maybe May, maybe June. I really don't know.
No chance for you to practice.
No.
Oh, that sucks, man.
But it sucks not for me. It's for everyone as well. That's a frequent user or frequent tester of the circuit.
So do you expect to actually gain a cult following on social media?
I'll be really honest, no. Because my methods on social media are very unconventional. I'm very real with my followers. I'm very honest. Actually, I needed social media just to help with the exposure. To tell my story, to tell people about my journey. But I suppose more and more people started listening, started tuning in, and I was really fortunate, you know. But I tried to be as grateful as I can, and I'm very, very happy to anyone that has given me every second of their time watching, reading, listening to everything that I've said so far online.
Okay, awesome, Yulina, awesome. Thank you so much for this short interview. Anyway, just for info, Yulina is really stuck in Singapore because of the Malaysian national lockdown, the no movement order. Yes. Cannot do anything lah. Just tahan. I mean, we Singaporeans also, we cannot tahan also lah.
No, but I'm very happy to be here. Everybody's been really nice, including you.
Oh man.
And, a lot of people have reached out to me. You know, I'm really stricken and I'm very homesick and I'm really worried about my family and the fate of my country. But I am trying to be as positive as I can.
Okay, wish you all the best, Yulina. Thank you so much. Okay, Syahmi, so this is your bike. What bike is this?
It's a 2020 S1000RR.
Wow, so how much is the investment on this?
65,000.
Okay, so basically for you, right, don't mind asking, why this bike? Why the S1000?
Previously I was riding an S1000 also, but it was a 2012 model. And I really enjoy the bike. It's comfortable, nice to ride. Whether on the street or on the track, it's nice to ride with. So I thought of why not upgrading to a newer one.
Sadly for the lockdown, you cannot go anywhere, but do you plan to go touring with your bike?
Definitely, actually, we did have plans to go up to Thailand. Due to the lockdown and current situation now, it may have to be postponed.
Okay lah, brother. Thanks you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate the interview. Cannot shake hand lah, brother. Sorry. So Taufik, this is your bike.
Yeah.
Wow, baik. Why didn't you bring this bike to Thailand at that time?
I prefer small bike.
Okay guys, so this is like my first ever attending a bike meet. I have to say that it get pretty wild. One last thing that we're gonna do tonight is that to take a photo at this historic monument right here. Don't mind me asking, brother, do you have meetups like this often?
Not that often, but when it happens, it's quite crazy.
Yeah, it is. What I observe.
Yeah.
Bro, my bike that side.
Okay, cakap BMW S1K. BMW S1K
BMW!
One, two, three. Betul-betul lah, Sel. Lagi sekali ya. One, two, three. Okay, kalah wave, kalah wave. Okay, cantik, cantik, cantik.